All right, welcome back. This is Julie with Craft with Julie, and we are going to create this layout for our next project in our September virtual craft day. So hopefully you've cut your papers. If not, there's still time. You can grab this workshop guide. All you have to do is simply place an order on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com, and I will put a list of the items I used in the description of the video so you know exactly what you need and to create this layout, along with the cards that we've done and one more layout and a 6x6. So there's quite a few things that you can create with this one workshop guide. Okay, so I originally designed this layout to document my son's senior photos. So you can see that I kind of did a generic title, so Happy Family, but I'm going to change it to Senior for his photos. So mine will turn out a little bit different, but this is the original design, and I just wanted to show you how you can change from what I originally designed it for and then change it to fit your photos. So let's go ahead and get started on this layout. Let's start with this left-hand page. Put this one off to the side. Let me see, it just looks a little dark. Okay, hopefully the lighting's okay. So I just cut all the pieces already and I stuck them in this bag. That's what I like to do so I don't lose them. And let's grab what we need. So we'll need a white piece of cardstock for our base, and then these little strips and our photo mats, not the long ones. The long ones will go on the other page. Okay, and oh, there's a second one, and that will go on our other page. And it looks like, okay. And then we have two photo mats and then these short pieces. Okay, so we've got a stripe, the distressed, a mist, a notebook. This top one is a sticker, and we have our photo mats and our two little things. And then I cut the title out of, oh, I can't remember the die cut name. Simple Serif Uppercase, or you can just use the stickers that you have too. There's other options. And so I cut out Senior and also Family, or you can just use whatever you would like. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. Put those off to the side. Okay. And then you'll just need your sticker sheet, this one right here, because this will be part of some of the decorations that we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to take some Toffee cardstock ink, and I'm going to just add some ink behind where my title will be. Just add a little bit, and then maybe up here a little bit, and then down here in the corner, just to add a little bit of distressing so it's not so bright white. And then down here in the right hand corner, just add a little bit down there. You can do as little or as much as you want, or you don't have to do any at all. It's totally up to you. And then I'm going to take the sepia pen, pen, and I'm going to draw a doodle line around the outside, but leaving this right hand side open. So I'm going to just add a little bit of a doodle. And when I do my doodle lines, I like to kind of draw away from me. It helps me keep my pen straighter. Okay, so now we are ready to add our papers. So this bottom strip right here, oh, I put them over here. Okay, So this stripe is going to go about 3/4 inches from the bottom and flush with the right hand side. So 3/4 inches, and there we go. Then the next one is the distressed piece. This one right here. Put that right on top. And then the mist cardstock. And I chose the dark side. Don't mind my bandaged finger. I had a little mishap with some scissors during the break. No worries. It's all good. No stitches. And now next is the notebook one. But then I realized we are like out of band-aids at our house. It's kind of funny. We used to have a ton, and then they just dwindled. Okay, so at the very top, I'm going to grab this sticker right here. I'm just going to pull it off and lay it down, and then I'll cut off the edge with the scissors that are in question. Be careful, they're very sharp. I tell my kids all the time, do not mess with those, they will hurt you. Well, Mom didn't listen to her own advice. Okay. All right. So then we have our photo mats. And this looks like it's about a 1/2 inch up and an inch from the left-hand side. It's about a 1/2 inch from the bottom and an inch from, there we go, about right there. And then this one will go above it, leaving a little bit of a space. And then we have our zip strip. Don't be afraid to cut those zip strips in half and make them smaller. It's totally cool to do that, and you can get more use out of them sometimes. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and add my title right here. So if you have family, you could also do, what was the other one I was thinking? Oh, this one, family, is right there. So you could do happy and then family. It's right in front of my face, I don't even know it. Okay, so I'm gonna lay these out. I like to lay them out first before I start. And then I make sure I spell it right, right? Is that right? Senior, senior? I hope so. For some reason it doesn't look right, but I'm sure it is. Okay. And with these little guys, I like to use some liquid adhesive. Just gonna lay those down. Just like that. What are you using for your title? Let me know in the comments what you decided. I was so excited to use this page for my son's senior photos. We have a lot, and I just thought this paper was so pretty, even though it does not match his school colors. Oh gosh, he graduated like 2 years ago, so never too late to get those photos documented, right? So I chose the black and white because in color, all of these photos are red for his school colors. So I think the black and white are super pretty. I shouldn't say pretty. They look very manly. on this manly page. Okay, so let's add the second one on top. Just like that. Okay, so now we can add our photo mats over here, and I'm just going to lay those out so I make sure I get the right spacing that I like. Okay, looks good. Just leaving a little bit of an edge around. I'm going to try to space them evenly. I'll move this one up just a little bit. Okay, so those are just poking out. Let me check, make sure we're all in camera, all is good. All right. How are we doing? Everybody good? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my photos, which is really weird for me, right? I don't do that very often in our videos. But I definitely wanted to show you how you could change this up to document your personal photos. Okay, so there is the first photo. He had long hair when he was a senior. He grew it out so it looked cool coming out of his football helmet is what he told me. It is now, he has since cut it, so it is not as long, but we had to document it for a senior because it was pretty long. It was actually longer than my hair, and then sometimes he would let me like curl it and stuff just for fun. And his sister was totally jealous of his hair because it's thick and it will has natural curl in it, and hers is very thin and sticks straight. So I don't know, boys always get the good stuff, I guess. Okay, or the good hair. And he has really long eyelashes too. It's really rough. So I have this sticker right here. I'm just going to add right next to that photo. And then this one right here, kind of the arrows, and add it right there on that photo. And then we have these adorable little buttons, faux buttons. And I'm going to add it right there. And right there. Okay, so that side is done. So let's bring our other side in. Here it is right here. And we're basically going to just line those strips of paper up. So I might bring my other one back in. But first we want to add a little bit of stressing in that line. So I'm going to grab the Toffee ink again and just add a little bit up here. And a little bit down here in the corner, left-hand corner. And then a little bit right here where that cluster will go. I'm not going to do the little cluster because my photos are a little bit different of a theme, but this little guy goes so cute right there. Okay, so you will need your stripe pattern, your distress pattern, your mist cardstock, the notebook cardstock, and a zip strip. And then I should have two of these. There they are, to make a little dovetails right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay these down. I'm going to move this really quick to bring in this side, so I'll make sure that I line them up with each other. Oh, the line, hold on. Let's do our line. After I look at it, I'm like, oh, we need a line. So I'm going to actually just kind of go like this where the line ends on that side. Just give me a little bit of a direction of where I need to go. Flip this around. Okay, so I have my little dot of where it ends. I'm just going to add that. Again, going away from me, for me it's just easier to get a little bit of a straighter doodle line. Oh, and I need to flip this around this way so I can line it up with that little dot. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we can put these together. And start adding our pattern paper. Oh, I refilled my Close to My Heart adhesive too. It was so easy. There is actually a bundle, adhesive bundle, that you can get the case and 2 refills. You'll have to check that out. I just noticed it this week. I was like, oh, that's nice. You get the bundle and then you get some refills. If you've tried out Close to My Heart's glue, let me know in the comments what you think. I know glue isn't so fun, but it's kind of a necessity. So when you find a good one, you definitely want to stick with it, right? Okay. I also use the big pink one, the gun. I use that one too. But when I'm just doing a quick little layout, I grab my small one. Okay, so we'll just add that zip strip right there. And then our sticker from our sticker sheet. And we'll need to do this longer one. Remember last month when I messed up on the stickers? Maybe I shouldn't have brought that up. Okay. And then we'll trim that off. I don't think we're going to use these again, so I can't remember. Okay, so now we can add, let me bring our sample in. Now we can see what we're doing. We have our 2 photo mats, and these are Mocha. I don't think I mentioned that. A nice dark brown. Oh, I don't need to line it up. So it's going to be about a 1/2 inch down from the notebook paper and about 3/4 inch to 1 inch from the left hand side. It almost lines up with this stripe right here, if that helps too. Then we'll add this one right there. And then we can add our photos. Mr. Football. Okay. And then the bee. So cute. I love the black and white with this pattern. Okay, so now I have my journaling strips. If you need more or you need to make them smaller, you totally can. I just did 2. I might have to change that after I start adding some journaling, but for now I'll just put the 2 underneath the photos. Okay, and then we have our buttons. Add them on the end. And, oh, where is it? Oh yes, this one right here for that sticker and then this memories right here if you want to do it just like this. I'm going to change it just a little bit, and I think I'm going to just have these poke out. Oh, sorry, this is a sticker. I don't know if I just grabbed it off the sheet. I didn't even say anything. And then dovetail these strips right here. We're going to snip it up the center and go from left to right. And do that on the second one as well. Boy, I sure throw my scissors down, don't I? Just sounds awfully loud on my table. There we go, set down quietly. And I'm going to just peek these underneath, kind of at an angle. Just like that. Okay, and that is our first layout. Done. I'm excited. I'm going to show him. He will not care, but I'm going to show him anyway that I finally got some senior pictures on a layout. All right, so come back and we will work on layout number 2, and I'll see you in a bit.